Hi guys, welcome to Mother Moon Tarot. This is going to be the Taurus reading for April. So yeah, let's get into it. So a few things just before I do your actual spread. We're now in Aries energy. Woohoo! So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and in some kind of cases, it is almost the start of the zodiac year. So there's a lot of kind of go energy with Aries. Aries is very much to do with that. It's that kind of drive to want to move forward, determination. I know what I want. I'm going for it. I'm going this direction. A lot of decisive kind of action. So that is a good energy to have around, especially considering we had Mercury retrograde in March. Thankfully, Mercury retrograde is now over. On the 28th of March, it went direct again. However, I will say that there is still a little bit of that kind of Mercury retrograde energy kind of permeating into the first kind of probably 2 weeks or so of April. For some of you, it might be, it might dissipate quicker. Some of you, it may not. Just depends on how heavily you felt that Mercury retrograde energy in March. So, as always, energy is fluid. So, sorry, time is energy and energy is fluid. So, it can just kind of linger around that little bit longer. But it is dissipating, so that's a good thing. So before I do the cards, I just wanted to kind of give you some information. As always, I do meditate on your energy before I kind of come on camera. The energy and the information that I got for you was a little bit of a... So I got the number, first of all, I got the numbers 3 and 22. So however that resonates for you, as always, not all messages and not all readings are going to resonate for everybody. This is a collective reading. So, I do always say, that feel free to, look at your moon and your rising signs as well, because you might get more information from those than you may do from your sun's sign reading. Okay. So do feel free to check those out as well. So the numbers 3 and 22, if you want to find out more information about the meaning of those numbers and what that can mean for you, there are hundreds of websites online, so go and check some of those out and they'll be able to give you a lot of information on the numerology meaning behind those. But that's what I got for you. The other kind of message that I got for you was I got a feeling of a little bit of kind of like a somber kind of atmosphere. It's like a little bit of like an uncertain kind of atmosphere. You're feeling a little bit conflicted. I feel like there is it's like you want to speak your truth, you want to relay a message, or you want to say something to someone about a situation, but you're feeling a little bit conflicted and a little bit stuck, and you're not sure how to get that across. So how to get that message across. So that's what I felt for you. I seen you kind of sitting in a room just on a sofa, and you're kind of like a little bit somber, a little bit kind of down. And you're wanting to kind of say this thing to someone, but you don't know how. So I hope that energy kind of lifts for you and that you are able to kind of relay whatever message that is for you. If it resonates, let me know. But we'll see what comes out in the cards anyway, and as your reading kind of goes on, and we'll see what that has to do with. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so as always, I do shuffle the cards before I come on camera, but I like to do it with you guys as well. So what does Taurus need to know for April, please? What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April? Okay. What does Taurus need to know for April, please? What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April? Yeah. What is 2? Okay, 3 more cards then. What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April? Cards flying out everywhere. What does Taurus need to know for April, please? What does Taurus need to know for April? Okay, I'm just going to take a moment to have a look at the cards and try and put the messages together for you guys. As always, you can skip towards whenever I start doing the reading. You don't have to wait for me. So let's have a look. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the first card you had out was Temperance. So you can see here, she's trying to balance like water between two cups. She's got her feet in the water, and you can see then there's like the sunshine kind of behind her. To me, I feel like this is that choice that you're trying. It feels like you're trying to make that choice between what to say, like I said to you with the meditation that I did, you were trying to speak your truth and trying to get a message across to someone. I feel like in this card, you're trying to make the choice about whether or not you should say something to someone or whether or not you should just keep it to yourself. You can see like her third eye is glowing there. It's like you're trying to temper your kind of feelings or your emotions about something. Okay, it's like in your intuition, you know how you feel. You know now what you want to say and how you feel about a certain situation. You know, there's a lot of water energy there as well. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. A water sign, but don't get hooked up on the signs. It could just be the energy that person is embodying or that you're embodying at the moment. So but it could be a water sign that you're connecting with. But I definitely feel like you're shifting from one thing to another. So you're shifting from, oh, okay, maybe I should say to this person, about how I'm feeling or how I feel about a situation, or then you shift into the other cup and you're like, no, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should just keep it to myself. But your intuition is there, like what you have to do, but it's like you're almost like trying to decide whether or not you should or you shouldn't, So I do feel like, as you can see here as well, like there's a long kind of road there to that kind of sunshine, But if you see the sunshine, the illumination on that sunshine, and the illumination on that kind of intuition, that knowing what you need to do or what you should do, that illumination is very similar, So it's like if you go with your intuition, if you go with what your intuition is telling you, and you take that option, that sun is going to, you're going to make the journey to that sun a lot quicker than if you don't go with your intuition and you decide not to do something, or you go against your intuition. So I definitely feel like you're trying to make that choice between, you're trying to decide whether to say something or whether not to say something, and your intuition is there, but you're not sure whether or not to trust your intuition on something. So you're trying to temper your emotions and your feelings, I feel. And then that backs this card, your next card backs it up. Then you got the Eight of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Wands in its upright position is usually to do with like new messages, new information kind of coming in, and quite fast usually. You can see as well, there's a lot of like new shoots on these wands. So it's all about new things kind of coming into play and new things coming to fruition with regards to a new message or new information coming in. So I do feel like because it's in the up or in the reverse, you're not sure. It's like you want to make that message, send that message, you want to give that information, you want to kind of send that message to someone, or tell someone this new information to kind of start off these new shoots or this new direction or this new situation, but you're not sure, you don't know, you're tempering from one cup to the other, So I definitely feel like, yeah, this is your energy. You're not sure how to relay this message or this truth or this thing that you want to say, or also if you should. The next card then you had out was the Star in reverse. Okay, so the Aquarius energy here. Star is the card of Aquarius, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But there is also water in this card, so again, you could be dealing with a water sign. Like I said, don't get hooked up on the signs. It could just be the energy that they're embodying, or that you're dealing with. But yeah, the Star is usually in the upright. It's all about that wish fulfillment card, whatever it is that you've been wanting or that you've been hoping for, coming into play, but the fact that it is in the reverse, I do feel like that thing that you're hoping and wanting for, it's not coming into play yet because you're not ready. You haven't made that choice yet of whether or not to give that information or whether not to give that information to this person and to send that message or speak that truth. Okay, so it's like you're almost stepping in your own way of this wish fulfillment and this, coming into play and coming into your life, okay, because you're undecided on whether or not to speak your truth. Okay, so that wish fulfillment is still in the reverse. It's not coming into play yet, until you make a choice and decide what it is that you want. Okay. The next card that then you had out was the Page of Cups, but it came out in reverse also. So the Page of Cups can speak towards someone coming in with, you know, a message of love, a message of, you know, emotions and feelings. So I actually feel like this is your energy, to be honest. Now, again, like I said earlier, there's water in this card. You've also got the fish there as well, and he's holding a cup of water with a fish in it. So I do feel like there's a lot of water energy, so Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, but also because there's a fish here as well, I do sense like this is to do with, like, possibly to do with the Pisces. Now, again, don't get hung up on the signs, but that is just what's on the card there. So like I said, the Page of Cups is usually to do with someone coming in with a message of to do with emotions or feelings. So it can be for love, relationships, relationships of all kinds. This doesn't necessarily just have to be to do with the love partnership. It could be to do with family, friends, business partners, colleagues, you know, anything like that. So this could pertain to situations with, you know, those people in any of those situations. It doesn't have to be a love situation, but it could be. Okay, so like I said, the Page of Cups is usually about someone coming in with a message of love or emotions and feelings, but this is in the reverse, and I do feel like this is your energy. Again, it's you're not sure about whether you should come in with that message or sorry, that offer, because this is an offer of emotions and feelings. Okay, you're not sure whether or not you should come in with that offer of love or that offer of emotions and feelings towards someone, because you're still conflicted about which cup, you know, to choose, or which choice to make. Should you speak your truth, or should you keep it to yourself? You know, should you go with your intuition, or should you, you know, not go with it? You know, do you want this wish fulfillment to come into play, or, you know, to come into play, sorry, or do you want it to, you know, sit idle if you make the wrong choice? Okay, so I do definitely feel like this is in the reverse because you haven't made that decision yet. Okay, so I feel like there's almost like the card isn't here in your spread, but I definitely feel almost like there's a little bit of a hermit card kind of feeling to this. It's like you're kind of taking time for yourself to try and figure this out, you know. You're trying to kind of take time at home alone. Like I said, the image that I got was you sitting on a sofa on your own at home. So I feel like it's almost like that, kind of taking that hermit energy back to home and kind of really trying to kind of get in touch with yourself and, you know, temper your kind of your emotions, your feelings, and really think about what it is. Really listen to your, you know, your intuition on, you know, which choice to make here, whether to speak your truth or whether to keep it to yourself. I do feel like this star card being in the reverse, and this Page of Cups being in the reverse, and this kind of feeling like this is your energy. I do feel like if you don't speak your truth, things aren't going to come into play for you. You know, that fruition isn't going to come. So I really feel like you need to listen to your intuition and you need to speak your truth. It's all over your reading here, okay? You need to speak your truth. You need to tell this person how you really feel about the situation, about them, about whatever it is. If it's to do with your career, if it's to do with a project that you've got on the go, if it's to do with a family member, if it's to do with a friend, whatever situation it is for you, you need to speak your truth, and you need to be honest with yourself, and you need to be honest with them about how you feel about everything, because that is the only way that this star card, this wish fulfillment that you want, is going to come into the upright. And I feel like, you know, if you turn this around and you speak your truth and you do give that offer of emotions, of love, then things are going to start to turn around for you. And the reason I say that is purely because the next card that you had out was the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is abundance, it's love, it's completion, you know, it's 10 is the completion of a cycle, you know, it's abundance, it's happiness, it's joy, you know, you can see they're all, you know, celebrating there. There's a family, it's, you know, there's a rainbow of cups, they have everything that they want, you know, so there's definitely abundance there for you if you speak your truth. But if you don't speak your truth, that wish fulfillment for this Ten of Cups is happiness, that ain't gonna turn around. You know, that ain't going to come into play if you don't make the right decision, listen to your intuition, send that message or give that information, that truth, speak that truth that you want, that give that information to that person about that situation, you know. give that offer, instead of it being like that, give that offer of love, of emotions, of feelings, to do with whatever situation this is. And then you will get to that 10 of cups, that completion that you want, that happiness that you want, but only if you speak your truth and be honest. Okay. The next card then that you had out was the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I feel like this is, if you don't speak your truth, that abundance. Okay, so that Ace, the Pentacles, is to do anything to do with, your kind of bare necessities in life. So your money, your finances, your career, your partnerships, in terms of like your family, your home life, and anything to do with that. Your happiness, to do with your bare necessities. And I do feel like this being in reverse, this, in the upright, this is like, the hand of, the divine kind of giving you like this kind of gift of the happiness for those kind of bare necessities. It's like, it's a new cycle or a new kind of new situation kind of coming into play. It's being gifted to you, but only if you take it. If you don't speak your truth, and if you don't make the right choice, by speaking your truth and being honest with yourself and with this other person, and allowing the natural flow of things to kind of to go, then this is going to stay in the reverse, and you're not going to get that kind of that gift or that kind of happiness and joy that you want from this situation, because that 10 of cups, it won't come into play, because that wish fulfillment won't come into play. So I definitely feel like there is definitely a big link between what the information in your reading, and the kind of the kind of messages that I got through in your meditation, where you were needing to speak your truth, and not being sure how to. There's a definite link between the two of them there. You definitely need to take some time by yourself to contemplate, make this decision, and really know what your truth is to begin with, and then speak your truth to this person, whoever that is, whatever situation it is and it resonates for you. Just be honest with yourself and be honest with everybody else, because that way you'll get to this 10 of cups. That 10 of cups will come for you, and you will get what you want from the situation. So just be honest with yourself. Don't hide your truth from anything, because that's just going to it's going to set you back even more. Okay, so yeah, just be honest with yourself, and be honest with that other person. Listen to your intuition this month. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little look. I don't know whether I want to clarify any cards. Do I want to clarify? I'm going to clarify Temperance, actually, because I'm kind of interested to find out a little bit more about that kind of choice. So let's have a little look. No, yeah, I'm going to clarify Temperance, and then I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands. Okay, what's Temperance here for Taurus in April, please? Why is Temperance here for Taurus? Why is Temperance here for Taurus in April, please? Why is Temperance here for Taurus? Okay. Yeah, okay. So you got the Page of Swords to clarify your Temperance. So Page of Swords is to do with like it's to do with like new clarity kind of coming in. The Swords is also to do with thoughts and logic. So it's like new clarity, new confidence in your thoughts and your logic coming into play in order to kind of move forward with something. So definitely I feel like you are going to listen to your intuition, and I feel like those thoughts and logic are going to kind of come to you. You're going to realize what it is that you need to do, and then you'll be able to kind of move forward move forward with more clarity and more conviction. So I do feel like that's a good sign. The other one that I got was the Queen of Wands. Okay, now it did come out in the reverse of the Queen of Wands. I feel like this could be to do with a person that you're dealing with. So I do feel like that could be the person that you're trying to make this decision about, or this person that you want to speak your truth to. The Queen of Wands she's a very kind of like, you can see she's a very strong kind of person there, but she's there, and she's sitting, and it feels to me like she's almost sitting and waiting there, like she's waiting for a message to kind of come in. That's how I feel like this card is reading. It's like she's waiting there for that message to come in. You know, she's not like on the go. She's not flying on this dragon. You know, she's not, on a journey somewhere. She's sitting and she's waiting, with her familiar, and she's waiting for something to come in. It's like she's trying to almost use this as a, use her wand here as like almost like a receiver for a message, that you've got the connection there between these wands. It's like she's trying to receive, she's waiting for this message to kind of come in. So I do feel like that choice that you need to make, you need to speak your truth. That logic and that kind of clarification, that certainty is going to come in, and you're going to move forward, and you are going to make that communication. So she's waiting for it. Don't get hung up in the gender. It could be male or female. It's just that she's a female in this card, okay? So that person, I feel, is almost waiting for this information to come in. It's like they may already know a little bit about it. They may already feel it, but it's just that you haven't communicated it yet. So do go with your intuition. It will not serve you wrong, okay? All right, okay, so I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands. So what's this message? Why is the Eight of Wands here for Taurus in April, please? Why is the Eight of Wands here for Taurus in April? Why is the Eight of Wands here for Taurus in April? Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that definitely clears up. Okay, so you got the Knight of Cups, okay? The Knight of Cups, we had the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, okay? So you're going from the Page to the Knight, okay? So your page was in the reverse, okay, when it came out. So like I said, it was like you were needing to make this offer of love, of emotions, of feelings, but not being sure how to because it was in the reverse. Okay, the Knight of Cups also came out in the reverse, okay, to clarify your Eight of Wands. So it's like you're unsure, you're still unsure about whether, you're hesitating about whether to take this message, because the Knights are all about delivering messages, and his cup there is all to do with love. Look, you can see all the hearts. I don't know if it's going to focus. You can see all the hearts there coming out of that cup. He's speeding on that broom to deliver a message of love there to somebody, you can see as well that he's over water. So I do feel like, again, there's a lot of connection to do with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But there is a fin there. You can see, I don't know if you can see there, there's like almost like a dolphin or like a shark or something, or some sort of a dolphin or a shark in the water there. So I do feel like that could be like fishes. So Pisces, again, I do feel like there's a Pisces connection here. But whoever this is, it's like you want to deliver this message, of love. You want to come in with this message. But both of these cards were in reverse, okay? So the Eight of Wands, wanting that new message coming in, that new information coming in, was in reverse. The Knight of Wands, that offer of love, that offer of emotions and feelings, kind of coming in, that was in reverse too. So I definitely feel like you need to listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. Make that clear, and that kind of clear and clarified decision. Speak your truth. Send your truth to this person, whoever this person is, okay? Turn these cards into the upright position. Give that information. Send that message. Speak your truth, okay? Offer that cup of love. Offer that emotions, those feelings. And then, like I said, all of these things, this wish fulfillment will turn around. It will come in for you. That 10 of Cups will come into play for you. So speak your truth. Absolutely. There's nothing else here. That is literally it. Speak your truth this month and be honest with yourself and others around you. Okay. Lovely reading. Definitely lovely reading. I feel like you just need to have confidence in yourself to be able to give this message and it be received in a good way. Because I feel like it's like you feel like you're almost not going to get the answer that you want from this person. And so that's what's holding you back. But I feel like you don't need to be worried about that. But let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do an oracle card now. I'm going to pull... by the way, all the information about decks that I use is down below in the description box. So you can always check that out if you want to know which cards I'm using. So, the Moonology Oracle deck. What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April, please? What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April, please? Okay. Absolutely. Oh, I love it. Okay, so you got full moon in Libra. Okay, so it says here a win-win outcome is forecast. Absolutely. So you can see here, there's the scales, okay? That's Libra energy, okay? The scales, it's, you know, balancing something, okay? She's balancing there as well between these thoughts and these emotions. What should I tell this person? Should I not? Should I listen to my intuition? Listen to it, okay? Balance those. Whatever it is, listen to your intuition, come to that conclusion, make that decision, and definitely a win-win outcome is forecast. So speak your truth and, you know, be honest. Say what it is that you want to say to this person or about the situation, because a win-win forecast is there. Okay, so yeah, beautiful energy. Okay, I'm gonna pull a spirit oracle for you guys next. So let's have a look. What does Taurus need to know for April, please? What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April, please? What does Taurus need to know for April? What does Taurus need to know for April? Okay. Okay, you got 3. And I'm going to take all 3 because I feel like, yeah, they're needed. Okay, so the first one you got was opportunity. Take that opportunity this month to speak your truth and to say how you feel. It says, live in the moment. Let go of the past. There is no point in worrying about the future. A wonderful opportunity exists for you today, so embrace it. Absolutely. Don't be worrying about what that person might say or how they might, you know, about that reaction that you feel that you're not going to get. Just go with it. Speak your truth. Live in the moment. Let go of the past and don't be worrying about the future. Keep going. Okay. The next one you got then was instinct. Absolutely. So going with your gut instinct, going with your intuition. It says, follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust the universe and allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. Absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better myself. It's there everywhere in your reading. Trust your intuition, follow your instincts, and go with the flow and speak that truth. Okay. And the last card that you had then is beautiful. It says, dreaming of you. Okay. And it says, someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection, and a time of healing. Absolutely. Okay. So that person that you maybe want to relay that information or that message to, you know, I was seeing here and I was saying that, you know, you might feel conflicted or might feel unsure about how your truth is going to be reciprocated or whether it will be reciprocated. You know, but I definitely feel like that, like I said, that kind of person, that person, I feel like they already kind of know that you may feel like this, or they already know what their answer may be, or how they feel. Like I said, this is almost like a receptor for that information that's wanting to come in. So I feel like this person is like almost, they're trying to connect with you. It's like you see like her wand there, she's almost like trying to connect with you, and wanting you to kind of give them that information or come in with that truth. So, you know, go with it. Go with your instincts and your intuition. But you may be seeing them in your dreams. You might be dreaming about them, daydreaming about them. You might be connecting with them, you know, in your subconscious dream state as well. So, you know, honor that. Go with it. Okay? Go with your instincts this month. Don't be sitting on that sofa feeling down when you could be out there giving that information to that person, and, you know, things could be moving forward to this 10 of Cups. Okay? So go with your instincts. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Okay, so that was your reading. I really hope it resonates for you guys. I hope you got some information that's useful for this month for you. And whatever this message is that, you know, you're wanting to kind of give to that person, I hope that, you know, you do give it, and I hope that it's reciprocated. And I give you all my love and all my blessings for that win-win outcome that is forecast for you to come into play. So as always, guys, please let me know how it resonates for you down in the description box below. You know, it's always good to find out what people are going through. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And if you would like to donate to the channel, there is a link on the homepage there as well, because it does help me to be able to put out more of these videos, guys, for you. But yeah, as always, guys, if you want private readings, the information is in the description box below. I love you always. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again in May. Bye.